All right, my darlings. So tranquil flow today. I want you to let your eyes close. And don't force anything in this shape. Even if you're rounding forward in your easy pose as you get settled, that's a-okay. Make sure your ankles are happy. Just find the most supportive energy that you can find within this easy pose. Good breath. This week's theme is to refresh and reset. So just like our little computers and our phones, let's take a moment to kind of power down as we're sitting here, starting our practice. Breathe in. Exhale. Let the energy start to travel all over your body. Begin to notice what's coming up for you. And know that we're going to reset anything that's heavy within your soul. One more breath here. Good job, guys. Find a little lift through the spine for me. I want you to interlace the fingers together and then reach the palms up towards the sky. Big stretch for the upper body. The knees might even lift. Good, Sahaba. Inhale. Exhale, open those fingers and float the arms down to your sides. Be still as your fingers hit the ground. Lifting up tall through the spine, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. You're either going to plant the soles of your feet on the earth beneath you. Hands are going to come behind the hips. Or option to bring the soles of the feet together. So we've got a little lean going here. All right. Now we're going to press the hips up, stretch the shoulders. If butterfly is not your jam, plant the soles of the feet for reverse tabletop. Good. Just test it out. Big breath in. And exhale, bring those hips back down. Maybe switching the foot in front in your easy pose, just so we can even out the sensation in the hips. And then I want you to inhale to reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, I want you to grab for opposite elbows. So we've got this cool like box thing going on. There we go. Now, inhale to lift up tall. Exhale, you're gonna dip to the right. This is primarily in the upper back, guys. Let the head go with it. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, dip the opposite way. This can be kind of small if we're tight in the upper back. Let's go one more time to each side. Find your own rhythm. Hopefully you feel this deep in the shoulder blades, at the top of the thoracic spine, just below your neck. Finishing that last second side. Inhale back to center, open the arms. Exhale to roll the wrists as you let the arms float all the way down. Feel those tingles, that temperature switch in the arms. Good. Let the fingertips rest beside you and get a couple shoulder rolls. 2 breaths. Starting to feel the lungs open, becoming more present. 1. With your next exhale, flip the backs of your palms to rest on your knees. Soften through your hips and be perfectly still. Do not touch your face. Do not wiggle your toes. Let's take a box breath. We'll begin inhaling through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 2, and 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty lungs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. The body is still. Only the breath is moving. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty lungs. Hold it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Big inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Squeeze the belly for 1. Hold empty lungs with ease. 4, 3, 2, 1. Organic breath in. Open. Exhale. Good job, guys. Smile for me. Lift the corners of the mouth. And when you're ready, come into your tabletop. Good work. No rush. Take your time as you make your way there. Relax. Square it up. Find your inhale and drop into your cow. Y'all can go for it. You know what to do. Just start to move that spine for me. Warm up the hips and the shoulders. Good. Let's see what's going on in there today. Maybe it's really tight. Maybe you've got lots of space already. Nice. But just notice what this is like today. Take 2 more rounds wherever you are. Nice. Good. One more. Beautiful. Good. As you find your next exhale, we're just going to shift the ankles to one side and turn towards a long side of your mat for me. We're going to come into a dragonfly. So my right foot is in towards my groin, left leg out long. Now choose how much openness you want, my friends. Sometimes I like it almost touching, right? We're in more of a seated tree. So whatever feels best to your body, but try to keep those hip points grounded. There we go. Now turn that upper body towards your extended leg. And then exhale, I want you to try to bring your belly towards your thigh. Go to your personal edge and then round. Really let everything go. Head hangs heavy, but I want you to keep the feet active for me, both feet. So you're kind of on this like outer edge of the foot that's in towards your groin so that your ankle stays in line with your knee. Okay. 3 breaths here. I want you to get heavier with each exhale. Don't worry about your alignment. Just feel gravity pressing on you from above. Nice work, guys. One more breath. Exhale, use your hands to press yourself up from the earth. Now we're all at different angles, so let's just be fun about this. What you're gonna do is take, if your right foot is in, take your right hand behind your right hip. Good. Press into your right foot as you lift your hips up. Big stretch for the front body. Good, there you go. Beautiful, breathe in. Exhale, return back to earth. Nice work, ladies. Good, just switch the feet for me. Setting up for how this side is feeling. Making sure that both hip points are grounded. We're even in the pelvis, lifting up tall. Turn that core, what am I saying? Turn the shoulders towards the extended leg. Feet are flexed, and then walk the hands out so that we're hinging at the hip. When you hit that edge, let the upper body lift. Let it all soften. Good. There you go, Rebecca. Yes. Personally, this second side always feels a little tighter for me. So no forcing. Good breath. 2 more rounds. Last round. Exhale, use your hands to walk you up tall through your spine. Now keep the legs as they are. Take the left hand behind the left hip. There we go. Press into your left foot to lift the hips. Big open stretch. There you go, Sarah. Nice. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Good work. Extend the legs out long, and then we're gonna come back to our tabletop facing the front of our mat. Good work, everyone. Tuck the toes for me. Hug the belly into the spine. Big breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Now, as you find your down dog, I want you to take little micro bends of the legs. So normally we kind of get juicy with the walking of the legs. Think about it on like a very deep level, just baby heel rocks. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right, Sarah. So that you can dial into the rotation of the arms, the length of the spine. One more breath. As you exhale, drop your knees to the earth. Keep your toes tucked. I want you to walk your hands back to your knees. Hips come onto the heels. Get our toes stretching. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Good job. Here we go. This one's new. Big breath in. Exhale for your rabbit. So you're going to try to place the crown of your head on the earth. Let those hands pull forward. Big stretch for the neck. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the hands and the hips so that you can come back up into that chest opener. Big toe stretch. Good work, guys. Exhale, let those clasped fingers go. Child's. Untuck the toes, open those knees. I'm going to offer that your elbows touch the knees today. Get a really long spine. Maybe rock a little left and right. So you guys look happy in stillness, which is great too. One more breath. On your next inhale, I want you to slide forward into your Sphinx. So really open your hands, guys. And remember, in our Sphinx, our elbows are directly under our shoulders. Very nice, Chelsea. Now the additional layers of Sphinx, I need you to lift your belly away from the floor. Little less than that. There you go. Yeah, it's just more energetic, right? So that your tailbone can lengthen towards your heels. Press into your hands and then take some neck rolls. There we go. Now this part should feel good. So you've got a little bit of activity in the rest of the body. Just enough to keep you stable, but not so much that you feel any tightening in the neck and shoulders. Reverse the direction of your rolls if you haven't already. It's okay. One more breath. All right, my loves, big inhale in this Sphinx. Exhale, I want you to lower into your belly time. Take your forehead to the earth. Arms are long next to your body. We're going to practice our locust. So inhale to lift head and feet. Good. Really pull it in together. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale up. Let it flow. Exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale up. We're going to hold this one for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Good. Wiggle it out. Find something that feels good. I'm going to give you 2 rounds of breath just to rebound. Good job. On your next exhale, I want everyone to roll onto their right side. Which side is that for y'all? Okay, great. So we're going to come over here. Okay. So this is where we're going. Chelsea, I know that your head bothers you on this one. So maybe blanket. We'll just see how this goes. All right. All right, guys. So support your head and your neck with your arm down here. Your head is laying down. But make sure that you're not too curved in like needle. You need to be straight and open. Knees are in line with the rest of the body. Now, bring the feet together as you lift them up from the ground. We're going to inhale to open like a clamshell and exhale to bring the knees together. Inhale to open, feet stay lifted, belly's in. Exhale down. Let's do a few of these. Feeling the core turn on, keeping the upper body soft. There we go. Very nice. Let's take 2 more. Starting to feel that burn on the outside of the hip. Last one. Beautiful. Close the knees, reach long through the legs, stretch the whole body. And then exhale, come onto your spine. You're going to prop yourself up on your elbows. We're We're gonna take our bicycle like this. All right, guys. So we're up like this, rounding through that transverse abdominal wall. I want you to pull the right knee into chest, send the left leg out long. Your gaze is up towards the ceiling. Inhale as you switch, exhale, other side. Inhale, exhale. Keep the spine in one long line. Keep it flowing. Nice. Give me 2 more on each side. Good, Rebecca. Last set. Here we go. Inhale to reach both legs long. And then exhale, turn on your left side. We're going to take the clamshells on the other side. Good. So most important thing is that your neck is in line with the rest of your body. So make sure you're not curving in that upper body. Now, bend at your knees, glue your toes together, and then lift both feet off of the earth. Very good. Inhale and exhale to close. Good. Inhale, open, feel that belly pull back. Exhale to close. Inhale, just let it flow. Exhale, make sure the shoulders are soft. Good work, ladies. Good. Give me 4 more. You can do it. Go straight, toes. You got it. Feel bad? Okay. Let it go anytime you need to. It's good for you. Feeling that burn on the outside of the right hip. I think we've got 1 more. Good. And exhale back onto your spine, all the way onto the spine. Just take a big stretch through the body for a second. There we go. Exhale to find a little ease. Good work, everyone. Okay, so we are gonna practice our bridge or our wheel here. So wheel is when you're fully up and bridge is just lifting the hips. I'm going to give you guys the space to play. So if we're just doing bridge, soles of feet are planted. We lift the hips up high and we enjoy this sensation. Or if you're ready to try wheel, plant those hands at the ears, lift the hips, and then use your arm strength to try wheel. Good, Rebecca, very nice. There's no right or wrong answer here. I just want to open up those abs. Good job, Rebecca. Beautiful. 3 more rounds of breath wherever you have chosen to be. Good, Zahaba, easy does it. There we go, everyone. Last round, let's return the spine to earth. Good. And in some organic fashion, you will come up from your spine, turn towards the front of the mat, and I will meet you in a downward facing dog. Good work, ladies. Slowly. Do y'all like that clamshell? Okay. No. I know you don't. On one side it was okay, yeah? No, it just hurts my body. Okay. Well, we gotta get you some calluses on those. Hurt. All right, my loves. Here comes our peak post close. Good job with your blocks. Everyone has them closed just in case. Let's take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let something go. Reset. Good. Inhale to send the right toes up for your 3-point or your 3-legged dog. Exhale to bend at the knee and open the hip. Good. Inhale, lengthen through the leg as you square the hips and the shoulders. Exhale, big step up for your runner's lunge. There we go. There, nice, Rebecca, beautiful. All right, guys, inhale up to our crescent. Take our little brain mudra, just connect your fingertips. Exhale, humble warrior with the hands above the head. Keep this in line with the spine. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, open to wide legs, but listen carefully. Inhale to turn your left toes out at a 45-degree angle as you exhale to find your Skandasana. Hands stay above, other way, Rebecca, towards the window. Good. Bend into your left leg. Yes, perfect. Ooh. Inhale, exhale, try to power up. Beautiful. Inhale again. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. You're gonna get 3 breaths here. That was really nice, guys. Yeah, wide leg. There you go. Just let it hang. One more breath. On your next inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, fold. That was very good with the spine, Zahava. Nice. And then inhale to roll on up. Good work, guys. You're gonna heel toe the feet in together. And then very gracefully, we're gonna do all of this facing the back of the mat. So all you gotta do is turn around and then find your down dog for me. It's gonna feel weird, but it's good for your brains. There we go, good. Finding a nice rotation in those shoulder girdles. Pulling the belly up and in. Lengthen the backs of the legs down to the earth. Let's take our cleansing breath in through the nose and open the mouth to exhale. Very good. Inhale, sending the left toes high for your 3-legged dog. Very nice, Sarah. Exhale to bend at the knee and open the hip. Let the weight of that toe pull your hip flexor open. Inhale to square the hips and shoulders as you lengthen through the left leg. And then exhale, one big step, left foot up in between the hands for your high lunge. Pelvic floor is engaged. I'm coming, Rebecca. Got it. Here we go. That was silly on my part. Okay. Inhale up into your crescent with your mudra overhead, high on the back toe. Exhale, humble warrior, keeping your arms right where they are. So try to bring your tummy to the top of your thigh. Good. Inhale, lengthen up into crescent. And exhale, open into that wide leg stance. Beautiful. Good breath, Sarah. Inhale to open your right foot at a 45-degree angle. And then exhale for your Skandasana. Left foot is flexed. Try to control it all the way down. Keep the belly in, crown is tall. Inhale, exhale, power up. Ooh. Good. Inhale again. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Good job, guys. That's going to be really good for your climbing, Chelsea. Find your breath again. Make sure no tension is crept into a part of your body that we don't want it. Wiggles are welcome here. One more breath. Good. Next inhale, find a half lift for me. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale to roll up through the spine. And exhale, be tall, and then start to heel toe your feet in towards each other. Good. Good work. Step to the top of your mat for me. And I'm going to give you a choice. You can either take a sun salutation here, or you can just drop into a gorilla, my friends. So gorilla is a forward fold with the palms of your hands underneath the balls of your feet. It's not a trick. Chelsea's gonna flow, we know this, but just know that you can just enjoy this fold. We're gonna all meet back in mountain eventually, so just be you for a second. Make sure the shoulders are very soft and passive. Shake out the neck. And just breathe. Good. That was nice. 5 more breaths wherever you are. Nice. When we inhale. Oh. All right, guys, you've got 2 more breaths to do whatever you need to do. I will meet you at the top of your mountain, just standing up tall, eyes closed. I just want you to get into your body, make sure you're staying out of your brain. Last round of breath, and then I'll meet you standing tall in your mountain. All right, my loves, come on up to your mountain for me. Crown is reaching towards the sky. Good work. Beautiful. Take any little wiggles that you need. Here we go. You're going to bring your hands to prayer at heart center as you lift your right leg into stork. Good. Beautiful. Roll out your ankle. And reverse. Inhale to lift the knee a little higher. Exhale to find your dancer. So this is where we start with dancer, right here. This is enough. If you have the space, you lean and balance. Good, just play, try to stay focused. Good, inhale. And exhale, start to make your way back out of it. We're not putting this right foot down. Inhale back into stork, prayer hands at heart center. Good, exhale, lift the knee a little higher. Beautiful, inhale again. Exhale, standing split. So take your hands down to the earth, reach your right foot way up to the sky. Good, lean the weight into the hands. Inhale. And exhale, come back into your stork. This is gonna be weird. Don't let the right foot touch. There we go. Here it is. Okay, inhale, foot comes down, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Ground the hands. Inhale, back to your high plank. Very nice. Exhale to stay in your high plank. You're fine, Chelsea, go. Just breathe 2 more rounds in your plank. There you go, Rebecca. Yes, knees are always welcome on the earth. Nice alignment, so have a breathe in and exhale back to downward dog. Nice work, everyone. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Very nice. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Good, Savannah. Let's find our little back bend here. Prayer hands at heart center. Try to look at the wall behind you. Inhale, stack it up. Exhale, pull the left knee into chest as prayer hands come down to heart center. Find your balance, find your drishti, your point that is not moving. Roll out that left ankle. Good. And reverse. Inhale to lift the knee a little higher. Feel the abs turn on. Exhale to find your dancer. This is where we start. Just feel the balance. Try to line the body up. Make sure that we're not twisting, all of that madness. And if you find that stability, then maybe you reach out a little further. Good job. Inhale. And exhale back into your stork. Ooh, so close. Good. Inhale, lift the knee a little higher. Exhale, standing split. So hands come down to the earth as your left foot reaches up to the ceiling. Try to put your forehead to your shin. Big breath in. And exhale back up to stork. Woo. Balancing, balancing. Good. Inhale, lift the knee a little higher. Exhale, feet come together as the hands reach up above head, tiptoes. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold. Ground the hands, inhale, hop back to your high plank. Catch yourself with your abs. Good. Exhale, chaturanga. That's right, Rebecca, you got it. Nice work, everyone. I'll meet you back in down dog. Perfect. Very good. Big cleansing breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Lower those knees. Take a moment in your child's. So proud of you guys. I think a little fan action is in line here. Just notice all of that heat, that prana, that energy moving through your body. It's your emotions, it's your thoughts, it's all of it. But just let it flow. Don't control anything. Don't hook to anything. You are your breath. One more round. Good work, ladies. In your own way and time, slide your right leg forward into your pigeon for me. Nice. Yeah, you have all the freedom to make it there how you'd like. And you can be upright or down. You can practice bending your back leg, your choice. We're gonna start to kind of cool this down. As long as it feels good, that's all I care about. 5 rounds of breath here. Good. You good? Anything? Well, I just need my clothes hooked. Oh, you're good. Yeah. I didn't know if you need a strap. Good work, everyone. 2 more rounds. On the exhales, let your perineum get closer to the ground. I just love that word, it's so funny. Last round of breath. Good. And then let's exhale to open into our straddle, facing this side of the mat. Both legs out. Yes. Beautiful. Now, you can lean back like Chelsea is. This is beautiful, right? Where you kind of press you can almost like lift yourself up, right? And press yourself this way. And that feels so good on the neck and the chest. So this is perfect. Or other options are to just be right in the middle, working on that pelvic floor rotation. Or if you've got more space, go forward. Even a hair forward, you can feel it. Yes. Trying to soften the tops of the thighs. Yeah, that's the hardest part. 1 more breath. Good. And then you're going to exhale to bend through that right leg, coming through your right pigeon and unwind from that side before we go in to our left side. So some of y'all took 3-point, whatever you need to do. Very nice. Sarah's ready for the second side. Y'all get into it as you see fit. There's no rush. Beautiful. Yep. Okay. Good to go. This side seems a little tighter, so make sure you don't need to support yourself in a different way. Very nice. Become still. Become present with what is going on inside. And be here for 5 rounds of breath. Where can you soften and let go just a little bit more? Are you holding in a negative manner in any part of your body? These are the things to make sure of. Two more rounds. Yes. Good, Rebecca. Last round. And exhale to open into that straddle, facing the opposite long side of your mat. There we go. Good. And you get to choose, right? Sitting is fine some days. That is all we need. But maybe the lean back is a little more supportive, or maybe you just feel like you've got that space and want to hinge forward at the hip. That's perfect, Sarah. Good rotation in the knees. Nice. And then you go within and you enjoy. Three more rounds. nice. Last round. And when you're ready, come through that left leg pigeon and unwind as you see fit. Very nice, my loves. Good job, everyone. All right, baby dolls, meet me on your booty. We're gonna take just a couple seated cat-cows before we come down to our spines. So I like to have my soles of feet planted like a generous amount away from my hips, right? And then on our inhale, really pull forward. And then exhale, that C curve we've been working on. Lean back, lengthen the arms. Good, even my toes will come off the ground sometimes. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take 3 more. Good, 1 more. Now, as you exhale, you can either take your boat to your canoe to come down, or you can just chill and roll it on down. So your choice. Love it. Good. And then just get into your big X, stretch it out. Good. I want you to rock your head on the earth. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. Very nice. Pull your knees into your chest. Hands are still above the head. And then exhale. Let your knees fall to one side. The right side. There you go. Just feel that gentle twist. Let the neck and the throat go soft. On your next inhale, bring those knees softly through center. No ab work needed. And exhale, let them go to the other side. Good. Soften the cheeks. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Get heavy into the earth. One more breath. Exhale to unwind. Final wiggles, my friends. You've got 5 to 7 rounds of breath to address whatever I did not get to today. Very good work. But if you are ready for Shavasana, albeit, please start to get comfortable. Good work, everyone. Job, ladies. Probably got about 3 more rounds of breath to do whatever it is you need to do. There we go. And then let's just start to let go. So we powered down in the beginning. We've moved the energy out of our bodies that was stagnant. And now it is time to reset from the inside out. So allow the hip sockets and the shoulder girdles to just flop open. Your arms are dead weight wherever they fall naturally. And the breath comforts you. You allow it to fill the lungs, breathing in peace. And as you exhale, you breathe out peace. Just be, just rest. Drift away. I'll call you back when it's time.
Good work, my friends. I want you to stay very still and just listen to my voice. To breathe organically and enjoy this rest time. With your eyes closed, I want you to notice any shadow shapes dancing behind the eyes. Are there any colors? Just look. I want you to very slowly open your mouth, stretch the jaw muscles, and close. And then start to bring some movement into your arms and your legs. There we go. Let's all find a fetal on one side. A very gentle, passive, restful shape. Maybe you peek through your eyelashes just to see what the outside world is like. And then you get to make the choice if you let in more light or close the eyes down once again. Take one more breath for me. And as you exhale, slowly begin to rise.
job. Join me bringing your fingertips to the top of your skull. Let's just give a little massage, very gentle, just kind of moving the skin on the plate, the bone plates. And then like you're painting your face, I want you to just smooth your forehead, down your cheeks, maybe even get the bridge of your nose involved, under your eyes, across your lips and chin, all the way down your throat, just soothing yourself, smoothing out any energetic wrinkles. Come down to your heart. And then let's meet with prayer hands at heart center. Reset, readjust, restart, and refocus as many times as you need to, my friends. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this evening. Let's all take one more breath in. Exhale to bow and say namaste. Namaste, loves. Good work. Stay connected till the song ends. Just enjoy.
Namaste, friends at home. See you next time.